Hi, I'm Byrne. I'm a professor of pediatrics and the chief medical advisor for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. The annual MDA Clinical and Scientific Conference will be held again in Orlando this year from March 9th through the 11th. And we're really excited about the tracks that have been developed for this year's meeting, which really will be important for every provider across the neuromuscular care spectrum to connect with their colleagues and learn about the best cutting-edge therapies in neuromuscular disease. So, of course, one of the principal audiences at the CARE conference is for neurologists and neuromuscular providers. There is also a CARE track for ALS, as well as one for allied health professionals, and then considerations of drug development and mechanisms of disease and therapeutic strategy development. So really think that this is where both the basic science and foundational science communities meet together with their clinical colleagues and brainstorm on ideas about what the next therapeutic strategy should be and the host of neuromuscular disorders that are covered by the MDA umbrella. One of the highlights of the conference, I think, will be at the opening session where John Crowley, who is the CEO of Bio and a parent of 2 children with a neuromuscular disorder, Pompe disease, will give his perspective on the development of drugs for neuromuscular disorders and the value of partnering with MDA in the care of that patient community. So I'm really excited to hear John's comments. He's been very instrumental in engaging with the FDA on developing new therapies and developing pathways that will accelerate access to these transformative therapies for patients that we all care for. I will say on the last day is when there's always a lot of excitement at the conference to hear the latest clinical trial results from studies that have been ongoing. Many sponsors hold that information until the MDA meeting to release those really exciting outcomes of clinical trials, and that helps us know what's next in our toolkit for caring for patients with neuromuscular disorders. So I'm always excited about the clinical trial sessions on the last day. There will be some tracks on cell and gene therapy throughout the meeting. Certainly, we've faced a number of safety events that have come to light in this past 6 months. Strategies for mitigating risk and therapeutic strategies to improve outcomes, I think, will be part of what people come away from with those sessions. To improve safety, obviously, is critical. And then we'll hear from sponsors that have some exciting new next generation therapies that are already in the clinic and where we expect to have readouts announced at the meeting.